Hey, welcome back to the Fireman Three Houses Blind Run. Last time we got introduced to some of the characters, including our students, and had a run-in with bandits and almost died in the process. But Sophus saved us. This time we're going to be continuing with the story.
Thank you.
Oh, that's what I did.
It is you. Goodness, it's been ages.
Okay, so it's like old friends.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
He sounds like a hammy character. Now, please be playable later.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Oh, so he's been out 20 years prior. Okay. So, Eloise, you are a bro.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
Yeah, so he's still like this even in the past.
These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
He didn't know just him as an old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain.
What did Gerald just say? Didn't he tell you to stop calling him Captain?
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Oh, the monastery, that's right.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Okay, so he was expecting this.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I think we're about to get a dialogue choice. Stranger to me? No. Bandit? No. I know from pre-release material.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Okay, so now we're going. Oh yeah.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
Oh yeah, Knights of Saros. Now this is interesting.
Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
Wow, you think Sherlock? Alright, she's in our head.
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
So basically, she's basically Morgana.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Well, you're kind of right about that, but you also did your part.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Blade Breaker?
Oh, he has a title? I didn't even notice that.
Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Well, I kind of don't know if you have missed anything, cause this is a blind run.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Well, considering a character, it makes sense that we haven't heard.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
He's one who talks a lot.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery.
Hey, so that explains the uniform now.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
You don't look like you got the worst of it considering you got a level up.
That would be because you ran off.
Oh, shots fired already.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Isn't that the same as running off?
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
Jeez, no need to be a snark about it.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
I mean, if you stay in the bush and just snipe them from afar, they wouldn't really be... Also, goddammit chair, I hate that Max picks up the chair.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
That's a good burn.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
That makes sense.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
True.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Each of them have a point right here. Because if you're predictable, the foe can take advantage of that, and they can take advantage of it and attack you when you least expect it. But if you're unpredictable, it's harder to tell if you're going to attack or not. So,
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
jeez, and here you talk about that.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Well, they are students, so that's fair.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
This is going to be a tough choice, though.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Is Claude going to intervene?
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Oh, I didn't think he would interrupt.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Okay, so 2 people want to...
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
You've still got your training to do, so why am I asking you to return now?
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
What, you gonna do the same thing?
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
That's fair.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Now, wait, is this the point where we make decision?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take...
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm gonna have to stop you right there, past me.
Hi, future me here. You're wondering how we got to this situation, i.e. why this part is muted with me post commentating over it. Well, that's because past me made a faux pas or went dumbass in this section because he decided to reveal the decision made for which house they went early. And from what I'm going to say here, it is obviously not the decision point, because why would we have a decision point where we haven't even met any of the students yet? So, sorry, it's going to be me talking for the next 3 minutes or so. So, when is this supposed to actually happen? Well, that's going to be in the next part, so you will notice that when it gets to it. Also, you may notice moments of quietness from me. I'm not that good with live commentary, considering this is one of my first times I've done this, apart from the Shantae Let's Play, which you may consider watching if you feel like it. It's mainly because I haven't done stuff like that. So, from this part onwards, I'm just going to say that you're going to hear more from future me than past me, because I'm going to be adding my input in points where either past me is a bit too quiet or lacking input. B, if I feel like adding some thoughts about things in retrospect, i.e. certain battles and certain class opinions, or if I feel like shit talking about myself in the past. And I'm just going to let you know now, there is one point where I will go on a rant. And it will happen, but I will warn you right before it happens. So, when am I going to pop up? Well, let's just say Midori might pop up somewhere on the screen when I pop up, or I might have a sound effect play, possibly even both. I don't know what's going to be. It's going to be decided when I record, when I do the post-commentary. Also, if for some reason I choose Golden Deer, I'm not going to say it here because spoilers. I may sneak Upside Down Claude in the video at some point in each one, i.e. either one text box worth of dialogue, goddammit Pringles can, or just have a split-second picture of him pop up. So that's all I'm going to have from me for this little part. So when I come back, you'll see Midori pop up probably, and hopefully you're going to have parts where I may add some more commentary. If you want to know, just let me know what you think of adding this part. Anyway, that's going to be me signing off from this part. Back to you, past me. Okay, editor me's going to probably have to mention, if this wasn't the choice, it's going to have to edit out this entire scene. That, or make me have to do it in post. Let's see these ones. Let's see. But since darkness lurking beneath. And Edelgard. Fine young woman, but she's always evaluating. She's more like the tactical one, I think.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Yeah, now, just don't tell me to go to bed because you are not a certain black cat.
I may be sleeping, but
Okay, there's that little bit of conversation. Now let's continue from there.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Okay, this looks...
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Not what some of the trailers are saying.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around. It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Okay, I am really impressed with the graphics already. Oh, of course, we know that guy was distracted.
Gray is here.
Yeah.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Okay, before I go any further, earlier trailers, I initially suspected Rhea would be the main villain of this game. Because considering we've had times where beings with like following a god be the true villainous of this game, villainous group of this game. Cough, cough, Benyon Senate. Yeah, so that's why it made me think of that. But we'll just have to wait and see then.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
So basically, religious power in charge. Kind of sounds like Benyon Senate.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Okay, and there's this guy.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Okay, I just need to point this out. We're Gerald's kid, but who's the mother? Cause look at the hair! We don't know who our mother is, so... But, following usual Pyrian tradition, she's probably dead. Just like Elena in Path of Radiance. Yeah, because that because that hair color is the one that Ike inherited compared to Mist inheriting Grails.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Yep, called it.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
So, word traveled pretty quick. Oh, we got the support from Rat. Wait, I just remembered. If those are support points, that means she's going to be playable. Yeah, support points kind of give dead away for who's playable.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
So, getting recognition from the Archbishop herself, that is an achievement in itself.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
you're going to say no anyway.
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
Who's they?
Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Okay, now we're at the monastery as well.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Okay, so we're needed here too. Now what I don't understand, we have VAs for the main characters. Why did I not get voice dialogue? I mean, it's because they have to refer to a name that you can use any name. And if they kept the name fixed, then they would be able to have it be full voice acted with the avatar as well.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I already know what I'm going to plan for when I do a playthrough with Male Byleth. I already know what I'm going to name him.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Oh yeah, they did mention that.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
How convenient!
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
I mean, if we got a recommendation to the Archbishop, then that's a good sign, right?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Back off, lady.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Okay, leaving us alone. I want who's totally a cougar that don't want to ada us.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Why are you telling me to watch out for her? Does she go crazy?
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
So he senses something suspicious.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
That's true.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Okay, so there's Hanneman.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I feel like this is going to be required for story progression.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Of course you would say and available. Cougar alert! Well, physician or songstress? You do not have the songstress class, that is Azura. Now, let me ask this.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
Oh, so basically you're the nurse.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Don't finish that sentence.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Thank you, Hanneman.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
I mean, that's why it's called 3 houses, is it not?
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Yeah, we haven't been briefed on the nature of the classes and houses.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Please explain, but don't make any innuendos.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Okay, so it's based on region.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Wait, why are you saying she's next Emperor when she's technically be Empress? Oh wait, they're not going to mention Empress called Sanaki.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
If you take away the E and the H, you get the pirate who takes you to the Dread Isle in Fire Emblem 7.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
What's the difference between Emperor and King? That's the thing.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Okay, each of them have a flag that is with red, blue, and yellow. But what? But Adrestian is not house is not red eagles. It's black eagles. Why?
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
So that would mean he's not technically directly next in line.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
I don't know what trouble you're talking about.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Okay, so now it's
The
this
old
point.
man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
Sometimes the odd ducks end up being the best units.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay, why would I be needing luck?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I mean, I can see his concern here.
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Yeah, so you better not argue.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Oh, so there was a great fire.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Now, who's Flame?
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well.
Yes, Sedith is being suspicious.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
And who is the suspicious individual?
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Would that possibly imply that there's a mole?
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
Yeah, you go do that.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay, if the loading screen is taking this long, I'm definitely cutting this one out. Okay, I'm totally going to expect these ones to be long if these are the cutscene. Don't think I didn't notice that Val did part of the firing thing. Okay, and there's the people of the Golden Deer. Meanwhile, Black Eagles. Now, where's the Blue Lions people? Yeah, there's one. Three-way fight. And Ray's chamber.
Of course.
Ooh, this is new. Okay, exploring monastery. Right stick moves cameras. Button mice to zoom in, zoom out. B away, how is dash. you are ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Current objectives will be displayed. And we got a minimap, yes!
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Will do.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. Once you have finished, may I ask a favor of you?
Okay, so here's our first task, informal introductions. 3 house leaders, gather information about students. So we get Iron Sword Vulnerary and some money. Basically explanation about quests.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah, it's kind of a surprise, mate.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
So look around here, this little small little room. Raya's chamber, a big room for Raya. Can I just stand behind her and see? Look at the... No! Damn it! Okay, now... Oh, I have to find the arrow. Thought I have to press open the door. Okay, minimap explanation. I can't speak of him. Oh, we're going to do a reception hall. Oh, this is big. And there's Edelgard and a number of his students, probably.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
I mean, technically, teaching here would also technically be teaching you to strength for the Empire anyway.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresberg.
Von Hresberg?
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
And even though I may have made my decision already, I might as well learn everyone. First of all, learn about herself.
Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor.
Okay, now we get to see more about her. Oh, so the experience does carry over from the prologue. So, her ability, the fighting ability is Imperial Lineage, 1.2 times multiplier. So basically nobility. Although nobility I think was 1.5 times? Or was that veteran? I can't remember. Strengths in swords, axes, authority, and armor. I think that's going to be hinting at axe armor in the future. With weaknesses in bows and tomes. So she's not that good with magic or bows. But it was kind of obvious she'd be good with axes, so...
What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Me? What else?
Okay, so that's Edelgard. Let's learn everyone, actually.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
Okay, and his skill is Officer Duty, +5 might with gambits, strengths and authority, bows, and is that reason or fate? Because I can't remember which one is white magic and which one's black magic. Weaknesses in axes, flying, and tomes. So he'd be a terrible malignite, basically.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating.
Okay, and his ability is Confidence. Hit and avoid +15 when unit is at full HP. So basically, he's got Tsubaki's personal skill. His strengths, swords, lances, axes, and cav. But no weaknesses. Okay, so basically he's built to be a paladin.
His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
And Linhardt.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Wait. That's a dude? I thought it was a chick. Okay, so skill Catnap. If unit takes no action except wait, it goes up to 10% of their HP. Strengths in Reason and Faith. Weaknesses in Axes and Fighting.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
So basically the Dwyer of the group.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
His ability is Born Fighter. Adjacent foe suffers -10 avoid during combat. Wait, is it avoid or dodge that fierce Mien effects and fights? By that I mean Benny's personal skill. Okay, Casper's strengths, axes and fighting. So basically he's a warrior or berserker. Unless warriors use bows. That is if warriors exist in this game. Because his weakness is bows, black magic, and authority.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
And Bernadetta, aka the Protect one. Her ability is Persecution Complex. +5 attack when units not at full HP. Lances and bows for strings? Okay, that's interesting. Swords, axes, fighting, and armor are her weaknesses.
commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Oh yeah, she's a commoner, not a noble. I didn't even notice.
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers Academy.
Okay, so Dorothea has songstress for her ability. Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. So basically weaker Amaterasu. Swords, and I think that's black magic, or is that white magic? I don't know. Those strengths weak to the other one of those two, cav and flying. So she's better as infantry or armor. And Petra.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Ability, Hunter's Boon. Crit plus 20 when foe's HP is less than or greater than 50%. Swords, axes, bows, and flying for strengths with the magic for her, with all both types of magic for her weaknesses. And that's all the Black Eagles. Now I just gotta find it. I can't go past here.
Pardon me. Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Okay, now we're in the courtyard. No, oh, this is Officers Academy. Okay. Oh, Claude's here. Sweet.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
You know it.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Okay, now I know that I definitely need to go back and edit.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yeah, let's know everyone, shall we?
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Defining abilities. So, Leicester lineage, basically the same as Edelgard's skill. I'm just going to go over his weaknesses first. Lances and one type of magic. I don't know which one. Okay, I need to ask. If anybody's watching this in the comments, correct me on which one is black magic, which one's white magic, therefore which one's reason and faith, and which sign they are. But his strengths are interesting. Swords, bows, authority, and flyers. Hinting that he's better as a flying class. Unlike his hero's appearance, which puts him as a cav. Would prefer him as a bow flyer. Now, come to think of it, Wings of Fate Hinoka is still the only bow flyer in the regular pool. Anyway, that's enough about him. Now let's get this guy.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on him, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Okay, Lorene's. Distinguished house. Unit deals 2 extra damage while in formation with a battalion. So if he has a battalion in formation, extra damage. Weakness is fighting. Strengths, lances, whatever that type of magic is, and riding. So basically a cav is best. And then we got the big guy.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Okay, here's Raphael. I just noticed his personal skills Valoria's. Yeah, chance to recover up to 10% of max HP at start of each turn, which triggers equal luck stat. Yeah, that is Valoria's personal skill. Let's start with his weaknesses. Bows, whichever type of magic that is, and riding. Though his strengths are fighting, axes, and armor. So he's basically our armor unit for this side.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Watchful Eye, hit plus 20. Pretty simple. He's bad at flying, but good with swords, bows, and authority. Oh, of course, hit plus 20 with bows. I think it's obvious he wants to be a bow class.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
You know, Claude, because of that, you're kind of an asshole. Okay, and Lysithea's skill is basically Paragon. Double skill, no, it's double skill experience. Experience earned in battle. No, that's more like Discipline from Awakening. Weaknesses. She's not good with physical classes and armored. Oh wait, she's neutral on bows, I just remembered. Good with authority and both types of magic, so she's more of a mage.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Okay, Marianne has Animal Friend. Unit covers up 20% of magic XP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. Swords, whatever type of magic that is, riding and flying. Our strengths, bad at fighting and armored. And here's Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
She's so lazy, there's not even a picture to represent her as lazy in the dictionary. God damn it. Anyway, bad at whatever type of magic that is and authority. Good with lances and axes. Advocate, her skill. Adjacent male allies deal plus 3 extra damage during combat. And
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Oh, so she's saving money to help repay them. So she's kind of like Charlotte in a way. Good with lances, bows, and riding, but no weaknesses. And rivalry, if a male ally is adjacent, deals 2 extra damage, takes 2 less damage during combat. So basically, if she's adjacent to a male, plus 2 damage dealt, minus 2 damage dealt. Taken. No, minus 2 damage taken. Okay, and that's everyone in there. And Dimitri's right here.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery.
Okay, I definitely need to split this into 2 parts.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Yeah, I'm gonna see everyone. Might as well. See this.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Skill, same as Edelgard and Claude. Strengths in swords, lances, and authority. So basically what nobles default have. Weak to axes and whatever that type of magic is. Doesn't say he's proficient or weak in cavalry, flying, or armored. Though his hero's appearance shows him as a cav.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
Oh, this is Dedu.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Strengths in lances, axes, fighting, and armored. So he's probably going to be your general or fortress as it's called. Bad in whatever that type of magic is, riding and flying. Staunch shield. If you just choose weight, gain plus 4 defense for 1 turn.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Lone Wolf. Unit deals 5 extra damage with no battalion is assigned or battalion endurance is 0. Swords, bows, and fighting for his strengths, weaknesses, and whatever that magic is in authority. So he's not good with battalions, so... In fact, don't even put him with battalions to get plus 5 extra damage.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Okay, Asher is basically a thief. Because he can pick open doors and chests without keys. Because usually you get that in the thief's... is a thief class skill. Unless the thief class skill is steal instead. Weak in whatever that type of magic is. Strong with axes and bows. Axe and bows as a thief is going to be interesting.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Sylvain, bad with bows, good with lances, axes, and riding. So he's also one built to be a paladin. And he's got Philanderer. If female ally is adjacent, deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. So basically, Leonie's skill, but condition is female allies adjacent. And considering his skill, he's basically the Inigo / Laszlo of this game. Okay.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
And here's Mercedes, she is definitely a mage for this team. Bad with the main physical weapons and armored. Good with both types of magic. But her personal skill is the one that's good. You remember Live to Surf and Fates? Yeah, she has that as her personal skill, meaning she has the only one who has it. Healing with ally with white magic, unit recovers same amount of HP. It's basically Live to Serve from Fates, except only on her.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
God damn it. Okay, Annette. Bad with bows and armor. Good with authority, whatever type of magic that is, and axes. And perseverance. Use rally to grant strength +4 to an ally. So basically nerfed rally strength from Awakening and Fates. Because this only targets one person, not allies within a certain range. Though I feel like it's more leaning towards rallies and heroes. Considering you can only target one person with them. Unless they're the rally up versions. And last but not least.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay, Ingrid. No weaknesses. Swords and lances are good. Riding and flying are good. Lady Knight, her skill, +3 might and +5 hit with gambits.
I appreciate your effort.
And with that, we've completed the quest. And at that point, I could just return to Raya, but I'd rather explore a little bit more and talk.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
So we found their class, and now... Oh, we spotted a lot of students. Now we can just talk to them.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. I am Ferdinand von... Are you going...
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here?
Why does that sound like Jeremy Lee? I swear if it is, that is interesting.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Whoa. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, that sounds like Ben Diskin's Hayato.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Leonard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Thank you.
That's these two.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Okay, so there's the that's the Black Eagle's room.
Hello.
Now let's look everywhere, see where everything is. God, this place is huge.
What do you want?
Oh, I didn't even notice this guy was here.
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Okay, that's either Patrick Seitz or Ian Sinclair. Patrick Seitz or Ian Sinclair.
Yes.
A moment, please. Okay, there's that way down there.
Ah.
Audience chambers.
Hi.
Huh?
Okay, that's the exit.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Okay, and there's
Our
Golden Deer
leader is
House.
heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have.
Okay, we've spotted everyone here. Now, wait, who's this one over here? Oh, is that Lorenz?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, of course, you're talking about food.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
I mean, I never heard him talk about you, so I don't know.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Oh, you're not so smart, are you?
Hi.
Meanwhile, these two.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you.
Okay, these two.
Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
And then there's...
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund.
Yeah, I think I know that Marion's Brianna Knickerbocker.
Marianne von Edmund.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And a blue-haired female? I wonder where she's voiced one.
Are Are you joining the Knights of Ceros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
What do you think? What do you think?
Okay.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
Of course you would say that.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Oh, yeah, was it here?
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Damn, he is tall.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Why is Mercedes giving me vibes of Sonya Nevermind?
Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Good luck with that.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, let's return now.
Hey, you thought the video was going to be here at the very end of this? Nope, I did say it was going to be in the next part, so you have to cut off here because it's already way too freaking long as it is, so sorry, you have to wait till the next one, and you'll find out then. Sorry about that.